Yet we must be realistic in setting targets in the annual plan 2013-14. Even if it means that railways would be faced with a stiffer challenge of enhancing investment during the remaining 3 years of the 12th plan. A planned investment of rupees 63,363 crore is proposed for 2013-14. The plan is proposed to be financed through GBS of rupees 26,000 crores, railway shares in road safety fund of rupees 2,000 crore, internal resources of rupees 14,260 crores, market borrowings of rupees 15,103 crore, and an expected mobilization of rupees 600 crores through the PPP route. The thrust of the plan is on doubling of tracks, safety, and passenger and staff welfare, for which I have increased the outlay from about rupees 11,410 crores in 2012-13 to rupees 13,220 crores, an increase of 16%. I would also like to thank the Minister of Rural Development for agreeing to the request of railways to partner in some of the railway-related activities under Mahatma Gandhi Narega. Passenger fares. Madam Speaker, looking to the key role played by the railways in meeting transportation needs of the people, any rise in passenger fares is not and should not be viewed as a measure for profit generation. If the fares remain at a level far below the cost of operations, the railways are bound to find it hard to provide safe, clean and comfortable journey to the travelling public. A modest annual increase of 5 to 6% in the fares over a period of say 10 years can provide about 6 lakh crore by 1 lakh crore by way of additional resources, which can substantially finance internal generation component of throw forward of about rupees 75,000 crore and give additional benefit to the travelling public by way of improvement in services. It is only a financially strong organization that can deliver better services and discharge its social responsibility effectively. The UPA government is sensitive to the needs of the people, and it was after wide consultation and deliberations that some revision was effected in fares from 22nd January 2013. The revision is expected to realize additional rupees 6,600 crores in 2013-14. Fuel adjustment component. However, subsequent increase in the rates of HSD oil in January 2013 itself has added rupees 3,300 crore to the fuel bill of railways, taking away a substantial portion of the additional resources targeted. Besides, electricity tariffs are also revised periodically. The increase in fuel bill during 2013-14 on account of these revisions in 2012-13 alone would be more than rupees 5,100 crore. In the light of deregulation of HSD oil, railways finances need to be rationally insulated, and to this end, a mechanism to neutralize the impact of fuel prices on operating expenses is required to be put in place. In the budget 2012-13, my learned predecessor had proposed to segregate fuel component in tariffs as FAC, that is fuel adjustment component. As then suggested, I propose that this component be dynamic in nature and change in either direction with a change in fuel cost, say twice a year. It is proposed to implement the FAC-linked revision in only freight tariff from 1st April 2013. It will translate to about or a little less than 5% average increase for freight. As regards passenger fares, since these were revised only in January this year, I do not intend to pass on the additional burden to them now, as railways will absorb the impact of rupees 850 crores on this account. There are a number of charges which have not been revised for the last several years. These charges are in the form of compensation for cost actually incurred by railways in rendering relevant services. I propose to effect marginal increase in some of these. These include supplementary charge for superfast trains, reservation fee, clerkage charge, cancellation charge and tatkal charge. However, I propose to abolish the concept of enhanced reservation fee with a view to simplify the fee structure, having already discontinued development charge in January this year. Ma'am, my predecessor had mentioned the need for setting up of independent rail tariff authority while presenting the budget for 2012-13. A proposal in this regard has been formulated and is at an interministerial consultation stage. In 2010-11 and 2011-12, railways completed 709 kilometers and 727 kilometers respectively of new lines. However, during 12-13, emphasis was laid on capacity enhancement works like doubling, traffic facilities, etc. The target of 700 kilometers of new lines in the current year had to be scaled down 470 kilometers due to inadequate resources. The sections which have either been completed or are planned to be completed during 2012-13 are listed at Annexure 1. Target of 800 kilometers of gauge conversion fixed for 2012-13 has also been scaled down to 575 kilometers. The sections which have either been completed or are slated to be completed during 12-13 are listed at Annexure 2. I am happy to report that the target of 700 kilometers of doubling will be marginally exceeded during 2012-13. Sections which have either been completed or are scheduled for completion during 2012-13 are listed at Annexure 3. Railways will complete electrification of 1200 kilometers this year. The sections which have been completed or are likely to be completed in 2012-13 are listed at Annexure 4. Metropolitan Transport Project. Construction of metro system in Kolkata from Damdam to Noapara is scheduled to be completed by March 2013. The construction of east-west corridor in Kolkata, which is underway, will be taken forward. Works on the Mumbai Urban Transport Project Phase 2, announced in the last budget, are also progressing satisfactorily. I am happy to inform the August House that the first AC, Electrical Multiple Unit, EMU rake, will be introduced in Mumbai on Mumbai suburban network in 2013-14. In order to meet the growing demand, 72 additional services in Mumbai and 18 in Kolkata are being introduced. Besides, rake length is being increased from 9 cars to 12 cars for 80 services in Kolkata and 30 services in Chennai. Targets for 2013-14. A target of to complete 500 kilometers of new lines has been set for 13-14. A list of sections proposed to be completed during the year is at Annexure 5. It is targeted to convert 450 kilometers of meter gauge, narrow gauge lines to broad gauge during 2014-13. 13-14. The sections are given in Annexure 6. The target for doubling has been increased to 750 kilometers for 2013-14. The sections proposed to be completed in 2013-14 are given in Annexure 7. I also wish to announce resumption of work on new line projects of Chikmagalur, Sakleshpur and Bengaluru, Satyamangalam, which were pending for want of resources and other mandatory clearances after state government of Karnataka agreed to give land free of cost and bear 50% of the cost. As we have seen, trains to various religious destinations are always overcrowded. To facilitate pilgrims' journeys, I have decided to add more trains to these places. Amongst the 5-6 takhats, it is only Takhat Sri Damdama Sahib at Talwandi Sabo which is not connected by a rail link. I therefore propose to take up construction of railway line from Rama Mandi to Maud Mandi via Talwandi Sabo to provide this link. New projects. I propose to take up following new projects in 2013-14. New line Guthiopur, Raigad, Mandkolri through PPP, Gevra Road, Pendra Road through PPP, Jaisalmer, Thiat, Hamira, Sanu, Karakal, Keralam, Rewadi Rohtak new line extension up to Makrawli, Sultanpur to Kadipur, Tanjavur to Pattukotai. Gauge conversion of Mavli Badri, Badi Sadri section. Doubling Alwar, Bandikui, Chennai Central Basin Bridge Junction, 5th and 6th lines, Dania Ranchi Road, Dappat Chandigarh, Garwa Road Rama, Hajipur Ramdialu, Jarangdi Dania, Palanpur Samkhyali through PPP, Raebareli Amethi, Vatwa Ahmedabad 3rd line. Electrification. Delhi Sarai Rohila Rewadi Palanpur Ahmedabad including Kalol, Gandhinagar, Khodiar and Alwar, Bandikui, Jaipura, Phulera. Jakhal Hisar, Jakhal Dhuri Dhyana, Rajpura Dhuri Lehra Mohabbat, Singapore Road, Daman Jodi, Katwa, Azimganj, New Farakka and Azimganj, Narhatti. I have been receiving representations from honorable members, state governments and other public representatives in large numbers for construction of new lines, gauge conversion, doubling and electrification, and also for surveys. I have been pondering over them for the last 1 month. They are all genuine and reflect the growing need and demand of the most preferred mode of transport of the people in the country. I would sincerely wish to take up all those projects, but am severely constrained for the reasons submitted earlier. Given this conspectus, despite the resource crunch, I propose to take up 22 projects of new lines and 1 gauge conversion on socio-economic consideration and 1 doubling project after obtaining necessary approvals clearances. These are Ajmer Kota, Nasirabad, Jalindri, Anantnagar, Gugli via Maharajganj, Badvi, Chirmiri, Chikbalapur, Gauri Bidanpur, Chikbalapur, Kutepurthi Shri Satya Sai, Nillim, Chola, Bulandshahr, Kumbham, Podatur, Delhi, Sohana, Nuh, Firozpur, Jhilka, Alwar, Dimapur, Tizit, Faizabad, Lalganj via Akbarganj, Maharajganj and Raebareli, Firozpur, Gadat, Wadi, Hisar, Sarsa via Groha and Fatehbad, Kapil Vastu via Basti via Bansi, Kondapalli, Kotha Godem, Manuguru, Ramagundam, Peer Penti, Jesidi, Pushkar Merta, Raipur, Jharsuguda, Sri Nivaspura, Madanpalli, Sri Prembudur, Gudav Nacheri, with spur to Irun, Kotu Kotai, Avdi, Yamnanagar, Chandigarh via Sadhora, Narayangarh. Gauge conversion Nagpur, Nagbir. I will request state governments to participate in these projects. Doubling new Gungai Gaon to Kamakhya via Rangia to meet the persistent demand of the people of Uttarakhand for direct connectivity between Rishikesh and Doiwala, as also to avoid an alignment passing through a reserve forest with large elephant population. I propose to provide a bypass line at Raiwala which will establish this direct link. Surveys. I propose to undertake the following surveys during 2013-14. New lines, Allur, Nagar Koil, Petikulam, Ambikapur, Gadwa. अब देखते रहिए हम कांगड़ा वाया नदौन, अनंत बोरसाट, अनंतनाग एंड पहलगाम वाया तराल, आस्था भोपाल, आजमगढ़ मुबारकपुर, बद्दी एंड बिलासपुर, बालाघाट भरवेली उखवा, बीजापुर केरंडूल, बांगरी पोसी कोरू मेहनी, दादरी झरली वाया झज्जर, दादरी सिकंदराबाद बुलंदशहर, जहांगीराबाद अनूप शहर नरोड़ा, धनपुरा तलोद, धर्मशाला कलमपुर, धूरी बाईपास टू अवॉइड रिवर्सल ऑफ ट्रैफिक, दोरनाकल मिर्यालगुड़ा, फरूखाबाद गोला, गोकर्णनाथ वाया शाहजहांपुर अपडेटिंग, गाजसिंहपुर सदूलपुर वाया पद. मैडम, आई एम रीडिंग द सर्विस. कोलूवाला, रावतसर, सारंगनगर, ददरेवा, हल्दौर, धर्मपुर वाया नथौर, हिसार, फतेहाबाद, जय सिंह नगर शहडोल, याशीपुर, जैतपुर रोड, जिलाही एंड टिकरी बाईपास लाइन, एनयू कोटेकुलम, सत्यावंश चिंबा, केराकुडी दिंदीगुल, केराकुडी मदुराई अपडेटिंग, केरंडूल सुकमा, करंसर सरदार शहर, मलकापुर चिकली, मंचरेल आदिलाबाद वाया कनूर, मुदासा बेगराज बांसवाड़, गोरापुर धर्मपुरी, गिरवाना उकलाना, मीराकरपुर अंगा यू बाईपास लाइन, पडरोमा कुशीनगर गोरखपुर, पांधरपुर बीजापुर वाया मंगलवेदा, वाणी सागर सिमानापुर, पत्थरकंडी कनमुम, पीपर रोड गोपालगढ़, असोप शंखवास मुंडवा नगौर, राजपिपला कवेडिया कॉलोनी, राजपुरा बाईपास टू अवॉइड रिवर्सल, दुधवा चंदन चौक की बंडन रेलवे लाइन रेस्टोरेशन, सेरंग अभी छुआ है एक्सटेंशन टू भैरावी सेरंग, साजा भाटापारा, ससवाल जजूरी, सिद्दीपेट अकनापेट, सिकरपाए जगसल पत्र जूनागढ़, श्री अनंतपुर साहब, चमकौर साहब लुधियाना, श्रीनगर कारगिल ले, सूरजगढ़ बीजापुर वाया भोपालपट्टी, खुबसरा बंसौर वाया सीतामऊ, खंजूर हरियाल लूट, तिरुनेवली सिमरन कोयल वाया पटाई मधुर, सेंडमरन वीरा सिंह मनी, टिटलागढ़ जूनागढ़, तुमकुर मधुर बलवेली, High Road bypass line between Naigaon and Divya, Washim, Mohor, Adilabad, Days Conversion, Ahmedabad, Bhucharji, Badram, Wachasan, Vikalwad, Nadia, Gadha Jasan, Belani, Behrich, Sundarnagar, Dharamthara, Dublin, बठिंडा बोहर श्रीनगर चित्तौड़गढ़ महूर धर्मावरम पकाला दौन मनमाड अपडेटिंग फिरोजपुर बठिंडा हरिद्वार देहरादून जाखल धूरी लुधियाना कल्याण करजत थर्ड लाइन कांतला पालनपुर केरार मणिकपुर महासमुंद बागभद्रा आगे ट्रेन का बहुत बड़ा जल्दी आ गया महबूबनगर गुट्टी निजीबाबाद कोटद्वार परभनी मनमाड पुरलिया कोटशिला राजकोट बिरावल राजपुरा बठिंडा वाया धूरी सेतना रेवा सिकंदराबाद मुदखेद आदिलाबाद शामली तापड़ी शोरनपुर बेंगलोर थर्ड लाइन सूरतगढ़ बठिंडा तिरुपति कटपाडी तुमकुर आरसीकेरे वाराणसी बलिया. I also propose to carry out traffic survey for Patiala, Jakhal New Line,
and a traffic survey for Kanpur area in connection with Panti new line project. Ma'am, new train services. New train services. And I propose to introduce 67 new trains, new 67 new express trains. Twenty-seven passenger trains, 5 memo services, 8 demo services. The run of 58 trains is being proposed to be extended. I am sure the members who are agitated, their names would have found mention here only if they had the patience to listen to me. Ma'am, in all the new trains, express, passenger, memo, demo, and the extension of services, then the increase in the frequencies would have met the many demands of the honourable friend. Madam, negotiating and overcoming all the difficulties, the vast railway family is determined to play its historic role as a national carrier with absolute sincerity of purpose and strive to be a veritable vehicle of inclusive growth. For this, I earnestly seek the cooperation of the honourable members. Earlier I had cited Christine Weatherly. I turned to her again. But later on the journey, the engine sinking still. Ma'am, let me make it clear, as far as the new lines are concerned, new trains are concerned, extensions are concerned, I have read the number to it, and from some paras I have omitted certain parts, but all I would say is, but later on the journey, the engine singing still. If you listen very quietly, you will hear this little song. I thought I could, and so it speeds along. With these words, ma'am, I commend the railway budget for 2013-14 to the August.